Hello everyone. So today is Saturday, March 16th, I think. I'm just doing my 22-week update, and I'm not exactly sure. It's kind of funny with this pregnancy being the way it is and everything we've gone through. Like, I honestly don't really know like which day of the week I turn the new 22 weeks. I thought it was Wednesday, but a lot of times the baby measure is a little larger, and so it could be Monday. So I kind of just go with the beginning of the week. So I'm actually almost 23 weeks, and that is like a big kind of this has been a scary week for me. Not due to anything with this pregnancy, but I'll get into that in a minute. So Monday was my shot. So I had to drive to Brighton and get my shot, and obviously everything went well with that. And Wednesday was my last day of school, which was bittersweet because I'm very happy to be done, but I'm going to miss the girls that I met, and it was a 6-month program. I will be going to my new externship on Monday, which is just 2 days away now, and I'm really nervous. I don't know, I just am really nervous. So I'm sure that it will be fine and I'll do fine, but it's scary doing something that you don't know. So hold on a sec. All right, I'm back. Sorry, my sister called. Okay, so Wednesday, my last day of school. Also, after school, me and my sister went out to Ann Arbor to the hospital for my cervix check. If you've been following this, I've had them at 16 weeks and then 19 weeks and then every week from there. So this is 22. And a couple weeks ago, they told me that based on my cervical length, they would be okay with me not coming, hold on, I think I gotta sneeze, not coming back, excuse me, not coming back and getting another one done because they were happy with it. But they said they understood my situation and were okay if I wanted to. So I said, you know, I would like to come till 22 weeks at least, because that's when we lost our baby. And that's, I think 22 to 24 weeks, somewhere in there, is usually the latest that a true incompetent cervix would show itself. Anything after that is more preterm labor rather than an incompetent cervix. So, so we went and we had a cervical length done, and it is still at 4 point something, which is awesome. And they like anything over 3, they have no problem with. And even I think above 2 something is like okay. So 4 is great. So I did not schedule another cervical length, which makes me nervous, but at the same time, I am on the progesterone shots, and I really, like, if my cervix had been shorter or something had changed, like, I would definitely do I would do anything to keep this baby like in and safe. But I also have like a full schedule next week, being that I start my externship. So if it's unnecessary, I really can't drive the hour and a half. So, and the doctors there, I mean, it's University of Michigan, Ann Arbor, which is #2 in the whole nation for like maternity stuff. And so like, I do trust them. So, and it's an MFM. So anyway, I had some pictures, and I'll show you as I usually do. We have the profile, and that's the heartbeat, which was 150. There's another. Okay, so then she let us see the baby in 3D, and that's the face. It's covering its face with its hand, and the nose there. And this, I believe this is the placenta right there, because it's anterior. And then we saw, this is a better picture. So obviously, if you can't tell, that's the face right there. And the knee at the bottom. And so that was pretty cool to see. And still don't know if it's a boy or a girl. My guess is still girl. even though I think that those faces look more boyish because they look like my husband. But I do think it's a girl, just my personal opinion. I have no reason to believe that. It's just me. So anyway, so for those of you who don't know why I am having the cervical lengths and why, like what happened with Emerson, she was my third daughter and my first two were full-term normal pregnancies, no preterm labor. They were both decent size. One was 8.5, the other one was 7 pounds, 2 ounces. I never had a problem. And the third one, pregnancy went well. They did see a large placenta lake, which usually doesn't cause any problems, at my 20-week ultrasound. And 2 weeks later, I was just sitting on my porch and I felt a funny feeling, and it was my amniotic sac dropping into basically the vaginal canal. And at that point, there was nothing they could do. They could not do a cerclage because I was too far, and the baby was still alive, but she did pass away the next day before she came out, and we did have her, and that was at 22 weeks. And when they did I did not let them do an autopsy, but they did the placenta pathology, showed chorioamnionitis, which is an infection. So they don't know if the infection caused the dilation, or, you know, it's never a sure thing, or if I dilated and let an infection in. So that's why we're being cautious this time. But they don't believe that it is an incompetent cervix. They believe it was more of a fluke situation, which sounds terrible, but it's just so. So far, things have been good. Also, as you know, I do have Graves' disease, and that also can contribute to preterm labor. I have studied it over and over and over. We did not know about the Graves' disease then, but I had numerous symptoms at that point. And then you know, our next loss was at 17 weeks, and she just died inside of me, like an intrauterine fetal death. There was no labor or cervix thinning at that point. But so this is a very scary week because 22 weeks was when we lost Emerson. And I am nervous, but things are going good and I'm trying to be positive. I have a doctor's appointment, regular doctor's appointment, you know, an OB appointment Monday before I go to externship. And I will be getting my next injection there. So I'm going to talk to her a little more about to make sure that they're okay with me not getting any more cervical ultrasounds. So, oh yeah, and I had my thyroid blood work done yesterday, and I got the results this morning, and everything is still perfect, which is awesome because I'm not on meds or anything, and they're staying good on their own. So that's amazing. That's the first time this is the first pregnancy I've had like that since my first two, which probably is contributing to it being a healthier pregnancy. So anyway, so symptoms for this week are, you know, heartburn, definitely. I've been having more headaches, but not a ton. I really haven't been real symptomatic with this pregnancy. So that's about it. And I have been having trouble sleeping because this baby likes to be awake all night and keep me awake, which is fine because I'm not going to complain about that. So I'll show you my, sorry, I'm not going anywhere right now, and I'm just wearing crappy things. This is what I look like this week. And still bigger on the sides than I ever have been with any of my other pregnancies. But again, not complaining because I'm just happy to be here. So that's about it for this week. I won't have any real exciting updates hopefully in the next few weeks, but I'll definitely be updating, and I was thinking about doing like a baby name video and possibly like an old wives tales ones for like the gender, but I will definitely update again as soon as I have something exciting to talk about. So I will talk to you later.